Hello everyone, welcome to the garden. So quick garden tour video today. I'm actually in the greenhouse, as you can see. Yeah, it's only going to be a quick one because not a lot's changed really, because it has been quite mild, and it is forecast to be quite mild. In fact, I'm really warm with this hat on. It's about 12 degrees I think at the moment. Sunday afternoon, 3rd of November. The garden still looks great apart from just piles of leaf rubbish everywhere. But we're in the greenhouse now. Quick look in here, then a quick run round the garden. Look at some changes we've made. Let's take a look. Yeah, so we're in the greenhouse. Cleared out all the grow bags now. Just a few bits and bobs knocking about. Manioc Grahami is just about coming to an end now. There's a few bamboos in here. Some of them are fairly recent divisions. I have started moving stuff in purely because, just to tidy up really. These are plants that really don't contribute to the garden at the moment, but they will do next year. So a collection of podophyllums there. And then what was really nice yesterday, I did buy some brackets for shelving, and I asked if anybody had any polycarbonate sheeting, and a friend of ours said, yeah, I've got one. So he dropped that off, and I put that up yesterday. And there's all kind of little schleppers up there. Some of them are going to move on to another shelf because I wanted to keep this height right. The only problem is it's kind of sagging a bit at that end, and that's because these little these things and the ones for slotting into like the T-bolts are not very good, so I'm gonna have to fabricate something a little bit better. And I'm actually going to do one just at this end as well and support it down there. Yeah. But I'm going to do that quite a bit lower and just put some pots on there. The rest of it sort of 4 foot that way, and all that end there, and in the middle I'll keep the height for the taller plants. Hello Bob. Some of the bamboos are shooting late. That's going right up there. That's KR 3968. Bring the papyrus. Yeah, it still looks great. I mean, polycarbonate sheeting still out. Need to shift that. No plans to move any of these yet until I sort of tidy up in the greenhouse a bit. But yeah, everywhere's still looking fantastic. Yeah, that storm they had the other week made the Eniba look a bit tatty, but yeah, the size of that, massive. New shoot on, well, a couple of new culms coming up on this, which is KR 7615. Yeah, it still looks great. Just give this bed a mulch. Used 4 old grow bags and some of our own made compost. It had dropped quite a lot, and especially around the edges it was like the contents of it had shrunk. And if I turn round, you'll see the latest addition to the garden, which is an aviary. And there's Trace getting her little lights sorted out. Hi Trace. More on that later. Ah, there's where Bob's left one of my shoes. Thanks Bob, been looking for that. Right. Well, I'm not going to spend too much time on this video because there's not a lot to see really, apart from mulching stuff. And we did buy a solar aerator for the wildlife pond, and it aerated for a day. I think it's just charging up now. So the solar things there. On set still out. A few things are looking a bit tired, but that array is totally finished now. And I did say I'd cut these culms off. I'm going to do that today to reveal that Schefflera Alpina. Steroidal giant. Actually, the Manioc Grahamii is still looking pretty good out here. I'm going to dig them up, of course. Where's the other one? Ones in the greenhouse have started to fade. Gunner is just starting to go off now, but I will leave it for a bit. We've got, I'm trying to dry the octagon out so we can do something a little bit more waterproof with the roof. These lot will eventually travel down to the other end of the garden, but it looks like the maniocs in the ground are lasting a bit longer than the ones in the pots. Schefflera, is that the Fengii or is that Nova? I don't remember. Very similar. Brasseopsis hispida, flowering. And there is I have got Bodinarii as well, and I did notice that's flowering along with Schefflera Bodinarii. But I think that's about enough for today, otherwise I'll make a ridiculously long video just looking at the same stuff as I looked at in the last one. But I will stop here and gaze upon Brasseopsis. It's got Brasseopsis in there. Barinda papyrifera CS1046, which is in front of this rather lovely Schefflera, and I think that's Rhododendrifolia, or it might be Impressa. I always get them two mixed up. There's also some more interesting Barindas at the back there, which are tucked away, but more on them next year. Right, the other thing is, we've been to a pond place this morning, so just getting my head around what's required to build what we're going to build in this area here. Because you can see, you know, I mentioned in previous videos, quite heavily planted over that side, so we're going to do something here. And all the bamboos look amazing, but just want something else there. And we will be replicating, especially that long bed there will be replicated here, but with some kind of water feature incorporated into it. So yeah, that's it for now. Weather forecast looks good, so I guess I'll check back in with another video mid-November. So that's it for now. Cheerio.